memory problems in the society. How many of you have smartphones? And how many of you guys carry them like everywhere you go? You guys cannot live without them. Like once as like smartphones are created, we've been like using them for every single thing, from like getting phone numbers, right, like memorizing phone numbers, using Google or something, search engine to be able to find answers. Even like I guess like in high school when we're like having a test and we didn't study, we use them to get answers and everything, even though no one of you guys want to like confirm that. But yeah, we've been like using technology like a way how like smartphones, either tablets or even video games, consoles that we've been using these days to that been causing some problems with our memory, which is short-term memory. How we use technology today, which I'll just like discuss right now, we use it to communicate with anyone, no matter where you're at. It could be here and someone else who you're talking to could be in New York or in Europe. You can hear music. You don't have to have multiple devices to be able to like, okay, one to like search the engine, one to listen to music, and like the GPS navigator. So you can surf the web, GPS, and you can even read books, magazines, newspapers in one single device, and also TV and movies. Having this like advanced technology, is it a positive or negative results? I guess it's like you could say it's a balance, but now that there's been a research we're going to discuss later on, and you can see that's kind of negative. What's the problem is that we're becoming more lazy. Like most of the time, like before technology hit us, we used to like actually read books, do research, and be able to learn something. And now that we have technology, we really don't like learn stuff. We're like, okay, this is what I have to do for my project. I'm just gonna like download it and keep it on my SUV, or like even in your phone or anything. And then once you need it, like okay, I'm just gonna go to a folder and then get the info, and that's it. You don't even know what you like learned or like searched up. It's making a society ignorant, the same thing, because we're not actually like getting in and consuming all that information that we're learning. We're like, how many of you guys, when you guys go to eat with your family, you guys don't interact with your family, you're actually on your phone, and then you're like, oh yeah, like you're like on your phone, either like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and they're talking to you, and you're like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah, you're not, and then like, okay, what did I say? You're like, oh, I don't know, something about like, you broke up or something. Yeah, it's kind of like crazy how we're treating our like smartphones and devices as like actually like how we used to treat our family and friends. There's been the way that we found out that like society is getting digital dementia is from South Korea, when they did a research on how people are like affecting their brain and everything. And I took an anatomy class, and I searched up how like our brain is like formed and how it functions. And how you can see we have the frontal, temporal, occipital, and parietal. But when we're using how the brain works is that it's divided into two. So if you like move your left hand, your right brain is like right part of your brain is working, and then when you move the other side, your left side of your brain is working. And then now that society's been using technology like devices, it's making you're only like using your right side, making your left side not function. You're using it like just leaving it there, basically making spider webs in there. And what's more called, because the left side is used for math skills, actually like trying to solve problems and everything, and the right side is more of like visual, knowing, comparing, you know, what's what and everything. So basically we're leaving like the smart side alone and not using it. In Colombia, they did a test on how we wanted to see how bad and serious the digital dementia was causing, and it was a problem. And there was one, they gathered 40 students, and they gave them a task. 20 students had one computer, and the other 20 had another computer. They told them to search up if an ostrich eye was bigger than a brain. Once the students searched it up, the computer said half of it and the computer told them that, okay, the information is saved, while the other side, it says, sorry, the information cannot be saved. So the half of the student were like, okay. Whenever the instructor tells me like, oh, okay, well, this what information did you get? They're gonna be able to go to the computer and like look it up and tell them. While the other half didn't have that had that advantage, so they had to like actually memorize and like look up stuff to be able to like tell them. And this just shows that we're actually using our smartphones or even USBs as actual brain. We don't use our actual brain to store in like information. We're actually using our devices as a brain. Like whenever we need something, we go directly to it and not to our actual brain. And another thing is that I saw is that even like we can't even memorize phone numbers. How many of you before when you guys had like to call a friend, you're like, oh yeah, I know their phone number. You like dial it up, and then now it's like, oh, I don't know, hold on, let me search it up, and like, oh, I'll go to contacts and like search it up. And it's crazy. I've seen it too. Like they ask me to like, oh, can you know like such and such phone number? I don't know. I just like look it up. And we what's gonna call it? We like how like technology has like been advanced. Like let's say for the iPhones or like any smartphones, we don't even like type in the information. We like click the audio thing and we just like speak it and like it goes directly to the information. So it's like we're becoming really lazy to it. Solutions, there's some retreats in California which you go and it's a 3-day like a weekend without technology. You actually have a chance to interact with people and not like set aside your technology and be able to like know what it feels and you like feel how you used to feel before the technology hit in and be able to use it. And you feel like, and then you should know that if you read a book from like your actual device, you're actually not learning. You just beam into it and like, okay, that's it. But you're not actually like getting in, absorbing, like sucking all the information that there is that you're reading. And you should read a book so you can actually stay in and know what like use it for later on. And do activities that involves interacting with your family. Like your family is like precious, and I hope that you guys have memories that you guys want to keep in, and if you guys don't have those memories later on, it's like oh crap, like I don't have those memories, and you want to like remember those precious moments. Yeah, show you.
It's Uganda creeps up in town, very quietly and very slowly. It's the little things. You can't say it, and that's it. It just creeps up until it goes. Until it's a great, big, marching feet. Creeps up like tippy-toes. Then the feet are marching.
Either way, I'm just gonna explain the video. It's how you guys really don't realize that you guys have digital dementia, and it's like a video about like a mother and a daughter. How the daughter gave her a scarf in the middle of the night. She calls and she's like, "Oh, you forgot your scarf," and the guy's like, "Oh, do you remember that I gave it to you like last weekend?" Like, "Oh, okay." She hangs up, and like 2 minutes later, she calls again. "Hey, I'm just calling and you forgot your scarf." And then the daughter is like, "I just told you that I gave it to you like in Christmas." And then she hangs up, and then 2 minutes later she calls again and is like, "Hey, you forgot your scarf." And then the daughter with like a frustrated like voice was like, "I just told you that that I gave it to you." And she's like, "Well, I'm just calling. Can you just answer like a simple question and everything?" So it's like, yeah, you could get like maybe by now you might